guys, guess where I'm at? It's a white blaze. Yeah, it is the middle of the night, but I'm here on the Appalachian Trail heading southbound from the Brushy Mountain Outpost. I just can't pass these white blazes without hiking a little bit. Man, it feels good to be here. White blaze! Feels so good to be here hiking southbound the Appalachian Trail from Brushy Mountain Outpost, like mile 1600 southbound. I just looked it up and it's 1 a.m. right now, but we are not too far from Weary Feet Hostel at the moment, which is also about 30 miles from Woods Hole Hostel, so near Bland, Virginia. So I remember walking down this particular path when I was with 2020. He and I were walking down this path after he had just caught up with me after chasing me since Hiawassee, Georgia. And then we went down to the Brushy Mountain Outpost, had breakfast with Master Splinter. Fun memories in the Appalachian Trail. You know, I feel good when I'm here just walking on the trail. It really feels like home again and makes me want to get out here and do it more often. If only I lived closer. If only I could do it again. Southbound, there we are, white blaze again. Is it weird that I found a skeleton in the middle of the night in the Appalachian Trail? I'm guessing that's a deer skeleton, but wow, we're at a viewpoint right now. This is a viewpoint of Bland, Virginia right here. So that's cool. Thank you, power lines. You can't see much of anything else though. But we're just walking up the easy path. The trail follows this nice road for a while until it splits off into the woods. We're not going too far, just a little hike, just because I can. These stars, there's some more white blazes. The stars are absolutely amazing tonight. Wonderful, wonderful sky up there. Probably can't see much of anything, but it's there. There's stars up there. Here's where the Appalachian Trail leaves the other path. Cool, cool. Foot travel only. I said I wasn't gonna go farther than, but I am. State Road 615, 6.4 miles. Yeah. A lot of leaves here. There's no campsites or anywhere nearby, so I'm not at risk of running into anybody unless somebody has a stealth spot somewhere that I don't remember. I remember the stealth spot at the top of a hill. You can still see the Bland, Virginia out that way. But yeah, it was a while. I remember this trail being relatively cruisy though. Over here. So we're on the Appalachian Trail. We are Stick the Eagle and we are hiking southbound on the Appalachian Trail. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the Appalachian Trail. We are Stick the Eagle and we are hiking southbound from Mount Katahdin, Maine to Springer Mountain, Georgia. What was next? Welcome to day, whatever day it is, and thank you for joining along. Welcome if you are new, and if you have been here before, welcome back. I am so glad that you have joined with us for today's journey here on the Appalachian Trail. Let's keep on hiking southbound. Hello, White Blaze. You look freshly painted right there. How did I do? How did Stick the Eagle do? Did we remember our intro okay? I just don't think we did too bad. It comes right back, just like riding a bicycle. Gosh, guys, y'all, I just turned off my headlamp and just took in the trail. Just breathed in the trail for a minute, and it just makes me homesick for this place. Like, getting up every morning, just packing up camp, and then just walking till you got tired and taking a break, getting water at a water source. I love this trail so much, and I feel so much better just being here on the Appalachian Trail. You know, I've had a roller coaster of emotions this past year or so, and just coming back to trail makes me feel at home. It'd be cool just to live on the trail or do this all over again. Here is where the homesickness starts. And the desire. Oh, spider web, do you see that? Yeah, you do. Talk about web walking this early in the morning. Oh, lovely. I'm gonna forget about that on the way back too, and it's totally gonna hit me in the face. I just looked on my Far Out app, and I'm at mile 1606 Sobo right now, and I've already gone 1.5 miles southbound from the Brushy Mountain Outpost. And I mean, I knew this trail was pretty easy, but I've just been thinking about trail and how I'd love to be back and all those sorts of stuff, just how easy life is on trail and how much exercise I get too, so it's actually good for me as long as I make sure I eat enough. Look at the pretty purple flowers. It's springtime. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely lovely. See, I noticed these things even at night. This is a beautiful row of fir trees right here. Absolutely love it. There's the Big Dipper up there in the sky. You can actually see that up there. And there's some more stars, plenty of stars around. I just turned off my light, and these are the kind of, like, you can actually see the ridgeline with my night vision camera, which is absolutely cool. I said I was going to do the Natchez Trace Trail, but I just want to do the Appalachian Trail again. Love this trail so much. It gives me so much peace and comfort here. Yeah. So I hiked 2 miles south, and I could have just walked the 1.5 miles north and gone to the shelter, but I didn't want to encounter people at this time of night because I would just interrupt them, and it's probably close to where the bubble is, so there's probably quite a few people at a shelter area. And I just wanted to walk the trail since I was passing through. I don't want to interrupt anyone in the middle of the night here. But I'm like, how cool would it have been to just get here a little earlier and just camp on the AT again? Maybe I can still do that this spring, right? Nothing's stopping us. To be the responsible one and make some money this fall, or just go out and hike again. Both are enticing in their own way. One sounds more responsible than the other one. But how easy it was just to get lost for 2 hours hiking, even in the middle of the night. I remember my fond memories of my night hikes and how sad I was in Maine to think that I'm not gonna night hike again, but then I did. But just all the laughs that I was celebrating, and now just here I am, and I feel like I'm right back where I'm meant to be. But starting so late in the fall after summer camp, there'd be so much darkness out there, so much darkness to deal with, more darkness towards the end than I dealt with at the beginning of my 2024 northbound hike. We've made it back to the road, and it's 20 of 3, so that wasn't a bad hike. Got here about 1 o'clock and been hiking for the last hour and a half, 4 miles round trip. Absolutely a beautiful view of the ridgelines here and the town below. Beautiful view. Look at that, right in that tree. If I need a shuttle. Well, don't need a shuttle today. White blaze. And we are back at the Brushy Mountain Outpost site. Not open till 7. Oh well. Welcome to the Appalachian Trail. Feels so good to be here. If I'm crazy, I'm crazy, but I'm on the AT and I'm making a backpacking meal, still using this same fuel that, if you remember, I was trying to use up in Maine, but I couldn't. So I'm still using it. So I'm trying one of these today, the Pinnacle Foods. It's less calories, it's only like 710 calories, so it's not one of the peak refuels that I normally take. A little bit of wind here. That's what it looks like before hydration. It's the roasted chicken and white cheddar biscuit dumplings. I've never actually tried this before, so I'm excited to try it. It's almost boiling. So that's what we've been working with. It's not bad. Could have used a little more hydration, but I was impatient. Not bad at all. Look at the moon out there. I remember this place so well. Right over there on 77, which is the highway I've been traveling, and I saw it was in Bland, so that's why I stopped here. But when this trail crosses Interstate 77 over there, that's where it's very hilly. And if you guys remember, a few of you commented about how I encouraged a truck going up the hill. I was like, you can do it. Let's go, truck. You can get up the hill. Remember that? That was right here in Bland, Virginia, Interstate 77, right after visiting the Brushy Mountain Outpost and getting breakfast here. You can do it, truck. You can do it. You can get up that hill. Let's go. You got this. You got this. For old time's sake. I put my sweatshirt on because it's getting chilly. It's about 50 degrees, so not too bad. But when you're just sitting around at the table, it gets chilly. So this is one of the ones they have in the car. But anyway, we are Stick to Eagle. Thank you for following along for a day random on the Appalachian Trail. I hope you enjoyed following along in the middle of the night here. And I had fun walking. We spent about 2.5 hours total here at Brushy Mountain Outpost in the surrounding area. The Appalachian Trail is, we're right on it. See? White blaze. So we're still on it, but we have to leave. Well, we don't have to leave, but we're going to leave to continue our Florida trek. We're going to hit South Carolina. Congaree National Park is the goal for later today. Hopefully we get our stamp. So we'll come back to the Appalachian Trail and hopefully meet some people who are looking to meet. Captain Jack's gone. He finished his yo-yo. Congratulations to him. But maybe Mama Bear, Little Bear, not Little Bear, just Bear. Maybe. I was kind of wondering, how close are they to here right now? It is Brushy Mountain Outpost at mile northbound. About 570 maybe-ish, thereabouts, here on April 18th. So anyway, wherever you go, whether you're here, whether you're somewhere else, thank you for following along here. We are Stick to Eagle. Always remember to embrace the journey and happy trails. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are still here. Time to go for another little walk. Look at that sun rising over there. Nature's so beautiful. So, so beautiful. Good morning, Appalachian Trail.